All right, everyone. This is Chibino Podcast Monday News. Something new we're gonna do on the channel here, and you have me, David the Smash Fan,
Smiles your tech guy.
and we're sadly missing Mr. Worldwide. He had to leave, had to do some other things, but in this new series, we're just gonna go through a few topics here and there of what happened the past week, most probably the past weekend, to let you know and everything about anime, video games, whatever. So let's jump right into this because we have a lot of things to talk about and not enough time to do it. So first off, this is more for me, and the story that I want to cover is that season 3 of My Teenage Romantic Comedy Snafu was announced yesterday at the end of, I believe it was the 14th light novel. It showed that season 3 is coming. Now, for those of you who have been watching this show, you knew that season 2 ended with a huge cliffhanger, and it would have been the worst thing to just leave it at that. And so this is a great romantic comedy, as it states. It's funny, but it has a lot of it's very different, and it strays away from the trope. So actually, Miles, I think I've told you to watch it before, but if you haven't, I do have all the Blu-rays, so do watch that. It is really, really good. And season 3 is I believe is gonna finish the entire story.
What services can you watch it on?
Sentai Filmworks. I think it's actually on Verve. I'm not 100% sure, so don't quote me on it. But check it there. It might be there. If not, go buy the DVDs. They might be a little expensive. I got them on Black Friday, so I got them for like $10. So
Wow.
if you can wait that long, go ahead and wait that long. But yeah, My Teenage Romantic Comedy Snafu season 3. I'm excited. So Miles, what else you got for us?
Well, being that we're huge Halo fans here, I need to bring up some special news. So I'm sure everybody's heard about Halo coming to PC, not only on the Microsoft Store, but Steam as well, which is big news. So I'm super excited. I haven't played PC Halo since Halo 2 Vista when that came out. So this is pretty awesome news. They are doing an insider test. You need to re-sign up. So if you've done an insider test before, you'll need to redo it. They have a PC and an Xbox One. They came out and said that they want to. They don't have an exact release date yet. It's just by sometime later this year. But they also mentioned if you do some of this testing, that they need to do testing one at a time to get each release out to the best. They don't want to make a crappy port, so they're going to take actual feedback. You need to make sure to do it. You can select your time zones of when you're able to play. Make sure you're honest with that, because if you get a 4 a.m. and you can't play, you're out. So you need to make sure you make the play test. So they're going to take the knowledge and feedback, make sure no bugs are in there, and then you get an opportunity to go play. They're going to start with Reach and then kind of build up from there. So if they're going to do a test real soon too, we don't have a release date just yet, but make sure to get in there, put in some. You're going to get a survey after the each event times, so make sure to give them some information so we can make Halo really good on PC. So
I think we did it on. Remember they had that El Dorado thing, and I think that's the last time I tried Halo on PC. That's kind of odd.
Oh, the fan
do you remember
thing?
Yeah, do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. That was fun. But this is going to be the actual real thing, so I'm really excited.
I know
Oh, go ahead.
I know some people are upset because they're starting with Reach and going from there, because I know Reach was a heavily controversial in terms of gameplay and everything. So I'm hoping you just, even if it wasn't your favorite game, just play it and just help give feedback. That's my only thing.
Yeah, I'm excited.
So let's move on to another piece of news. So this one is actually pretty cool. So if you've been playing Apex Legends, and people have been always saying, when is the season pass coming? When is a new character coming? Because they've been teased and leaks here and there that are telling us that it's coming. Well, EA finally announced that the season 1 battle pass, it's titled Wild Frontier, is going to be launching tomorrow, March 19th, alongside with Octane, who's the newest legend to join the battle royale. So I'm excited for this. And to buy Octane, you can either buy them with like the in-game currency, either you purchase them or you can win them as you rank up playing Apex. And so this one's going to be a little bit different from a lot of season pass. Like I know Fortnite has them, and I've never really done Fortnite too much, but the way that this one is talking about, or the way that this one is going to be structured is the following. So it says you receive all the rewards up to your battle pass retroactively. So if you buy the battle pass, not in day one, but if you buy it later on, it says, for example, if you're on level 20 for the season, when you buy the battle pass, you unlock all rewards for every level up to 20 plus 3 special battle pass skins. So that in itself is actually pretty cool. I like how they're letting you get all the rewards retroactively and not just starting you at 0 whenever you buy it. And so I believe it is 700. No, I don't remember the exact amount of how much it's going to be, but you'll be able to purchase it. Oh, it's 950 Apex coins. So I think they said it's like $9, $10 then for this pass. So I mean, if you want to buy it, good. I've never bought a battle pass, so I'm willing to try this one just because I really like Apex more than I did Fortnite. So, but yeah, that's all for Apex.
Alright.
Miles, what's next?
So big event tomorrow. Well, depending, it could be a big flop event. The Google console is being revealed at GDC tomorrow. So I know GDC is more just a developer conference, so you're not going to get like, it's not going to be like an E3 per se, but
Right.
we're going to get the reveal. The controller, I know I sent you a picture too. It kind of gives me that Ouya kind of vibe. So
You'll see it on you'll see it on in the screen too. It looks weird. The thing that gets me is the controller colors, because they put the Google colors around the D-pad, and that for whatever reason like it bugs me. It's like nah, I don't like that.
I mean, I don't want to diss because we don't know what's coming out. It's just the controller, I can honestly say, looks like trash to me. But regardless, I'm guessing they might implement a lot of the cloud streaming stuff, because I know they have really good partnership with Ubisoft. So, and the Assassin's Creed Odyssey streaming service from the browser of Google, a lot of people reported it was amazing, ran very, very well. So
We'll have to see, because Nvidia also had their streaming service, the GeoForce, and I don't remember. Is it still in beta? Or because I remember Nvidia talked about it.
GeForce
Yeah,
streaming.
do you remember?
Yeah, I tried Overwatch on it. It was the input lag was decently okay, but the video would drop to like below 480p at times in mid game, so it kind of was annoying.
Yeah, that's.
But the tech was getting there. As far as I know, the Google streaming gaming service has been nothing but amazing on the Odyssey. So, but then again, I still don't see how that would be good for like a competitive shooter kind of thing. You know?
Well, there's not with that controller. Look at that thing. There's no way you can do it. You
I mean,
can't
like,
do
if it's
that.
a streaming, the input lag, like regardless on a competitive shooter. But you're right, that controller does look bad. So
Well, I guess can we compare it to the streaming services that Xbox and PlayStation have? Because I don't know how. I mean, they're granted. The difference is that they're on a dedicated like device. You have to play on the device. You can't play on the tablet or whatever. Whereas Google is trying to do that with the streaming service. So I don't know how how that affects the streaming. You know what I mean? Because you probably know more about that than I do.
yeah, and the other thing is we don't really know if they're gonna do only streaming, or if that's even just what it is. We don't know if it's gonna be like an indie box. From what I've seen of rumors, it looks like it's gonna be a pretty hefty hardware kit. Like, it's not no joke. So I mean, it could be like an Xbox One X type of thing. We don't know yet, but it will be released tomorrow. Don't know. If they're releasing it with Blu-ray games, we don't know. Every time there's a forced console, it usually doesn't work. Right? Google, maybe they have the pumps, and I don't know, man. We'll see if they have the chops. I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of people, a lot of people tried and failed. You know that, Miles. We've seen many huge titans of the industry fail in the console. So we'll see. So let's go on to Super Smash Brothers news. There's always tournaments going on, but and I wanted to focus on one that just happened last weekend, which is Collision 2019. Now, the reason I want to bring this up is actually because one game or one player got a lot of attention because his name is Nairo, and he's probably top 10 in the world, and he plays Palutena. And it was playing against this player named Light, who is a Fox main, and he has been tearing it up. Like, I don't remember him in Smash 4, but since Smash Ultimate has started, he has been just taking names and just going up there top 5. And the weirdest thing was they were playing in the losers semifinals, and if you ever watch Nairo, you ever see his streams, he likes to dick around with a lot of characters, but he really likes to play Ganondorf. But Ganondorf's a lot better in this game than almost any other iteration aside from Melee, but he's still not that great. And in this set, he was losing. He lost with his Palutena, he lost with his Samus, and then he brought out the Ganondorf, and people, even the commentators, are like, "Why are you telling him to bring out the Ganondorf? Like that's a guaranteed he's gonna lose." And lo and behold, I don't know how he did it, and I watched it many times. Is he went ahead and he won the loser semifinal set, taking out Light, and it was the craziest thing. Like I'll put a link to the actual set, but it's about like 16, 17 minutes long, and it's hype because you don't see when someone brings out a low tier character and beats someone high tier, it's always the coolest thing. And so this was just amazing. He did that in the Smash for Wii U with Dr. Mario against Esam. Like it's just crazy stuff. So if you love Smash, go watch this set because this set was freaking awesome.
That sounds like something maybe I'll have to check out.
Yeah, you have to. All right. What's next, Miles?
So Friday we had on the the standard edition. Let's just say everybody had access to the Division 2. Anthem's kind of a big disappointment on looter shooters. Destiny had its ups and downs, obviously. This one has been really good. So if anybody's looking for a good co-op looter shooter, I've been playing on the PC. It's been really good on PC. I haven't really had any issues. Optimization's been just great. I've been playing a lot of 4-player co-op on it, and it has been a lot of fun, and endgame is looking to be huge. So I think I've set in about 20 plus hours in it so far since Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It has been fantastic. So if anybody's looking to play with some buddies on a really good AAA shooter and they're disappointed with Anthem, this would be the one to pick up.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, I have to try out Division 2. I mean, Anthem, I've only ever seen a lot of issues. There's a lot of like dedicated players in Anthem, but overall, I've heard like why they don't like it. A lot of stuff that was shown at E3 or in demos that are not available in the game. Plus the whole loot boxes fiasco that's been going on. But
the
yeah,
repetition kind of ruined it for me. I actually uninstalled it before I even beat the game. I think I had like an hour left. I had like 2 more campaign missions, and I just uninstalled it.
I don't think. I think the all the special stuff you can do with the javelin just wasn't enough to carry it through the very bland story and the repetitiveness that you said, which sucks. Like which sucks. I really wish they would have done a lot better. But I mean,
well, it's like every game can be repetitive, but you need to spice it up in like certain areas, right? Like where the Division, the combat's the same, but you keep getting new perks constantly, right? And then you keep finding new ways to help out your teammates. But on top of that, like everything's in DC, and one of my buddies I was playing with, he went to DC. You go in through the entire museum in DC, and everything's a 1-to-1 ratio. Like he was saying, everything's the same, like where the posters are, everything. It's cool as hell. You go through like a Vietnam setup, and you're shooting guys in there, and then you go to like the Mars rover, and then all of a sudden you're on the planetarium, and then all of a sudden the LCD screen like breaks, all these like lights are freaking out on it while you're in a huge firefight. Like that's how you spice stuff up, you know what I mean? And you keep it entertaining. So this one has a lot of cool set pieces. One thing I'll add real quick, the side missions to Division. Sometimes I forget I'm not playing a mission, like a story mission. The side missions in this are so good and so well done that I forget they're not main missions. That's how good the side missions are in this.
Nice. Well, and you'll probably have we'll do a video of an actual full review of the game once you play a little bit more. Last thing, this is probably the biggest thing that happened. So, as you know, we're very huge Dragon Ball fans. Well, most of us. Some other people like Jose and Heather, not too much, but we love Dragon Ball in all of its iterations aside from GT. I have to say that. But if we follow,
it for what it is.
But Geekdom came out and he's put out a video that says Dragon Ball Super is coming back. It's been in pre-production for a while. It's gonna come back in July. What was funny though is like he put it up, and then I think a Newsweek also commented on it or did a story on it, and then Toei, an official rep from Toei, contacted them and said like, this is false, like this is not happening. And but you know, Geekdom has been like, I'm pretty sure it's happening. Like maybe he's not sure on the date, but he's like, it is happening. And he says the reason probably for that remark from Toei is that they want to be the first ones to be like, hey, it's coming out. But it's funny because most people will probably get it from Geekdom than they will from an official Toei announcement. So it's like, Geekdom already stole the thunder. People are already talking about it. Doesn't matter what Toei says. Yeah.
He's one of the first one. He's getting that announcement out.
He deserves it. He's been working his butt off. He deserves to give those announcements. That's my opinion.
I agree.
So you excited? Last question. Are you excited for the return of Super?
No, not at all. I don't want any more Dragon Ball in my life. Let me tell you.
Get the fudge out of here.
Yeah, dude, I'm super hyped. I don't even know how many times I watched that damn movie.
They say Shintani's coming back, right? Or who's coming back to do the artwork or to do the animation?
For the series?
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't know. Probably a lot of the originals, but I know that they're gonna work. I know they've been taking more of their time this time to make sure the animation is not a flop.
But they're saying it's gonna be more. The animation is gonna be more towards the style of the movie Broly than what it was previously.
That. Yes, they have said that. There's been high rumors on that.
Okay. Yes, we're excited for that. That's all the news for today. We want to keep it relatively short, but thank you so much for listening. Like and subscribe, comments. We'll be doing this every Monday with brand new stories that have been coming up. So let us know what you guys think. And signing off, this is David the Smash Man.
Smiles your tech guy.
The Chimino Podcast.